Are you ready for LFA?
What's up, brothers? Now, I've been sitting back watching a bunch of mentally deficient, trashy, hole-in-the-wall, nightclub dwelling, pickup artists and dating coaches telling the people two lies. Now, lie number one is that your lack of success with women has to do with the fact that you are afraid of women. Now, I live in the most culturally diverse country in the world, and I've lived in 5 different states. And not once have I met a man that is afraid of women. So all that get out there and cool approach, learn to not be afraid to talk to women, get over that fear of rejection. That is all a weak bullshit marketing strategy. And that's not going to work anymore. So if they want to sell their programs, they've got to step their game up and move past that, because that's obsolete. Now, lie number 2 is that your lack of success with women has to do with the fact that you don't understand female nature. Okay? Now, female nature is something you have to find out firsthand. So because number 1 is a lie, you will get out there and you will discover what female nature really means, and you'll understand all of that on your own. So that whole marketing strategy is obsolete, and it's time to stop subscribing to those programs. Now, it would take a little bit more effort in their marketing campaign to discover how they're going to teach you what you really need to know. See, all of that stuff has to do with game. You know, all the cold approaching, learning how to talk to women, learning female nature, that's all game, okay? That's something that they can teach you. Not that it's actually going to work, but it's something they can put some stuff together and make it sound appealing and get people to buy it. But that's played out, and we're no longer going to subscribe to that anymore. But what would take a little bit more effort from a dating coach would be to help you understand intrasexual dynamics. And the reason why they can't get too far into intrasexual dynamics is because that requires toughness. Now, if you don't know what the difference between intersexual and intrasexual dynamics is, you need to look it up. Now, I'll go briefly into it. Intersexual dynamics has to do with you and a woman interacting, okay? All the flirtatious experiences that you go through when you and a woman are talking exclusively, that's intersexual dynamics. Okay, learning how to talk to women, that's intersexual. Learning game, that's intersexual. Cold approaching, that's intersexual. Okay, all of that stuff is going to work itself out because you are going to do that when you're horny and you're desperate. Okay, that's just what we do. We run game, we cold approach, we get out there and chase women when we're desperate. Okay, so you don't need to learn how to do that. You don't need to pay money or subscribe to somebody that's going to teach you how to do that. That is obsolete, and you know that. What you need to get on point is your intrasexual dynamics. And what that is competing with your same gender. Now, intersexual dynamics is your game plan. Okay, that's cool. But what did Mike Tyson say about game plans? He said everybody's got one until they get punched in the mouth. Okay? So everybody's got one. You need to learn how to punch in the mouth, metaphorically speaking, because I know this new generation doesn't know how to fight. Now, in the movies, when 2 guys get in a fight, the woman takes care of the loser. She ends up falling in love with him because she feels sorry for him. But in reality, she fucks the winner. And that is a fact. Now, the next time you're at a trashy, hole-in-the-wall nightclub, chasing women around, I want you to sit back and watch. And I want you to look at all those cold approach betas running around trying to get her phone number, her Instagram name, or Snapchat. And I want you to say exactly what you want to say. And I know exactly what you're going to want to say. You're going to want to scream across the room with all those betas standing in between you. You're going to want to scream at her. You're going to say, Why don't you drop those wackos and find out what it's like to be with a real man? And that might sound corny, but you know damn well that's exactly what you want to say. And that one corny little line is the punch in the mouth that's gonna mess up their game plan. And you'll find out firsthand that 75% of men are scared of intrasexual dynamics. They're gonna scatter like water bugs, okay? And that's gonna leave only 25% of them. And if you lift weights and you know how to fight, that's gonna knock out another 33% of them and leave you with a 107% chance of getting the girl. And that's a fact. And I know my counting's off. You ain't gotta correct me. You see, I gotta dumb myself down when I'm talking to these dating coaches. And the intersexual dynamics will happen when you take her home. So all that spitting game, running around, learning how to talk to women, that's irrelevant, okay? You'll do that when you get her alone. When you get behind and do the bump and grind in the 69 with a chick that ain't mine. Alright, I'm running out of things to say right now. As a matter of fact, I got some business I need to take care of. I've got a subscriber that wants to show her appreciation for what I'm doing for masculinity. You know, I'm bringing masculinity back, and she appreciates that. So she wants to show her appreciation for all the support that I'm giving to my brothers. Now, I gotta go take care of that business. Now, LFA, signing out.